Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modded Motors. It is 2:40 in the morning. We are doing a shifter install video today. We're going to show you how to take the internals out and swap them over to a newer shifter in case anybody wants to know how to do that. And in this video, we'll be giving away a 2020 plus shifter for 2017 through 2019 models if somebody is interested. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to explain all the shifters, all the different options, and what we're doing in a little bit more in depth. But firstly, I want to say thank you for 100,000 views on our last Instagram reel, 3,000 views on our most recent video back. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen it, we're trying to get more cinematics of the car, hence us being out at 2:40 in the morning on a Monday, because this is when no one's around and we can film in peace. We're gonna jump straight into the video, and if you want to know how to win a free shifter, just wait till the very end. We said in the intro, today we're gonna be focusing on shifters. This is a 2017 through 2019 shifter. This is technically the old and outdated shifter. This is the 2020 plus shifter. Today we're going to be taking the internals of this shifter and swapping them into the internals of this. If you guys have seen our reel or our YouTube short, we've already done this install. We had a pre-programmed one, so it's a plug-and-play option. There's a lot of people who don't want to buy from the seller overseas. We had a falling out with that seller, so we're not going to recommend them on this channel. We wanted to show you guys how to swap out the internals because a lot of people want to save money, and I think this is a more affordable way to do this mod, if you will. A lot of people asked when I posted that short, you know, what benefits does it have? Is it a faster shifter? Does it have any performance gain? There's absolutely no performance gain. I didn't know I had to make that clear, but there's not. Everything still functions the same. The only difference is this is a newer look. And some people want the newer look. Aesthetically, we wanted the newer look. So we're going to show you guys how to do it. A lot of people asked me when I posted on my Instagram, you know, where do I find all my deals? I've, you know, explained it from the very beginning. eBay and Facebook are my go-tos. For my Giulia console, I found that off of eBay. For the Stelvio, because this shifter is actually going to the Stelvio, we found this off of Facebook Marketplace. I have alerts set up for both, so anytime any of those cars come up crashed or parts come up for them, I'm first know because I have alerts set up for that. I highly recommend you guys doing the same thing. If you guys are looking for used parts, if you guys want to do some of these more affordable mods, you can find fairly priced things there. For this shifter, we ended up picking up, just to be transparent and give you guys all the pricing, we picked this shifter up for $250 with the entire console. We'll be doing a 2020 console swap into our Stelvio, but that's what we picked up for the entire console plus this. And then we picked up red seats for $300. Reason I'm giving you guys the prices is just so you guys know what you guys should be paying used. And again, I don't know if you're going to get a whole console for $250. It's a pretty good price, but obviously you shouldn't be paying over $500 for like a used shifter. That'd be way too much money. So hopefully that gives you guys some clarity on where I find my used parts. We're going to get into the shifters and talk a little bit about the differences between them. I know this is kind of different than our normal videos, and this is probably going to be a lot of information, but I'm going to try to give you guys as much information as possible so you guys know the differences, and hopefully there's no frequently asked questions after this. All 2017 through 2019 shifters, QV, Giulia 2.0, whatever you want to say, they all have the same shifter. It's not a bad shifter, again, just a little outdated. A lot of people take these shifters and put the carbon on it, or they put covers on it from, I think Madness sells a few covers. But again, older look, outdated look, and some people want to upgrade. So this is the 2020 plus. If you guys didn't know, for the 2020 models, 2020 plus models, the shifter, the steering wheel, the columns, everything feels a little bit more beefy, a little bit more comfort. So that's what they did here. If you can tell in the differences in the size, this is a little bit more thicker than the older model. And they come in a leather, a nice leather. They come in perforated, non-perforated, black, red, and I think some different options. So we have the perforated black, black on black. And that's what we're gonna be working with today. Again, this mod isn't for everybody. Most people don't feel comfortable maybe pulling apart their shifters. If you do not want to go through this process, you can find some alternative options for buying these pre-programmed already from Italy. Again, we don't have any links for that. Don't come into our DMs asking for any links. this is the only option that we offer. If you wanted to get one of these, again, as you guys heard in the beginning, we're going to be offering one of these that have been the internals have been swapped away for free, and we're going to tell you how to win at the end of this video. So if you want one just like this, perfect leather, black on black, and you wanted it for free, all you have to do is watch the entire video. Don't skip ahead. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take these bolts off, and they're going to be all 10 millimeters, and I'm going to try to speed this up as much as possible. And the last thing that I forgot to mention, if you did not want to wait to find this in a junkyard and want to buy a brand new, you can buy a brand new right now from Alfissimo.com. Alfissimo has helped us put a lot of these 2020 parts together, and I'm going to be sourcing some carbon parts for the 2020 console for a Stelvio from him. He did send this part out when we needed it for our 2020 console update, and yeah, he's been a great partner to the channel. So if you want to buy this brand new, did not want to wait for a junkyard find, if you don't want to wait for an eBay find, you should definitely check out his website, and I'll put the link to buy a brand new from his website. We're going to start with a few plugs. There's a plug right here that we're going to try to get out. It is now out. There's a plug right here that we're going to get out. It may be hard because I do not have nails, but I got it out. All right, and for this portion, you are going to use, if I can see it, you're going to use a T15 on this portion. You're going to turn this thing around, and if you're looking at it this way, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is kind of a little bit like rounded. This is straight and flat, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. If you look at it, you're trying to remove this piece from the black piece. So those are the 4 we're going to take off, and we're going to do that now. Okay, you're trying to get this on camera. Once you take all those 4 points off, 1, 2, 3, 4, you see, this should come undone just like this. And to uninstall on the actual shifter, we're going to use the same mounting points, and these are all T15 as well. All right, once you disassemble your 2017 shifter and your 2020 shifter, they should look the exact same way. To my understanding, the main pieces that you need are this piece and your motherboard. So you're gonna pretty much take this piece and put it into your 2020 shifter, and you're gonna need this piece for your 2020 shifter to work. I'm gonna take the longer approach. The directions weren't too clear. You should be just fine with the motherboard in this, but for my own peace of mind, and I don't like to repeat things twice, I'm just gonna take off all the pieces and switch them into the 2020 shifter. Maybe overkill, maybe not. But that's how I'm gonna do it. So what the first thing is gonna do is you're gonna take this out, you pop this piece out, and then this piece should be sitting on the swivel. Again, I don't know if it's necessary to take all these parts out, but the instructions weren't very clear, so I'm gonna take all the parts out. So pop this piece out. This piece, very slowly, very carefully, pop this piece out. Very slowly, very carefully. Again, you may not need this part, maybe overkill. You're gonna pop this piece off. They're just like little hinges. It looked like that's what I was saying to do, but I couldn't really tell from the instructions. Again, so this is what I did. These are all the 5 pieces of the 2017 through 2019 shifter. I'm going to take all of these pieces and put it in my 2020 shifter. Again, per the instructions from what I saw, I think you only need these 2 for the purpose of this video, just to not duplicate anything. And I know it works this way. I'm gonna replace everything. You're gonna start with putting this piece back, which is the easiest piece. You see this little notch, it should be facing downwards towards that yellow thing. You're gonna slowly dunk this guy on. There you go. Should be working and maneuvering just like this. You're gonna grab this piece, you're going to put it on just like this. This should be facing, I guess, downward, if you will. What you're gonna do with this piece is you're gonna take it and you're going to install it right back in the notches up here. I don't know if you can see it. The notches are up here, so one slides in, just like that. There you go, it's in. The last piece is a little tricky. These pieces right here, it slides like this. I'm trying to just show you guys for demonstration purposes. This piece sits in just like this. That's your plug this way. And if you see, this piece only goes one way. It will not go this way. it only goes one way. So once you figure out which direction it goes, you're going to slide that piece on. Again, you see how it slides on? And then you need to get the motherboard to sit on top of it. What I did was I kind of sat it inside there. I don't know if you can see it. Then I got some tweezers and I kind of pushed up and pull the motherboard back out. Take some finagling. I'm trying to do it right here on camera with you guys to show you guys it is possible. It's on the back, it's on. All right, and the last thing you're gonna do is you're going to take this piece, drop it right back on, and it will feel like it doesn't want to sit, but it does. You're gonna apply some pressure on it, and then you're gonna put those T15s right back in. My 2020 shifter and now works in my 2017 through 2019. We're gonna go put this in the car right now and show you guys. In theory, this shifter should work in a 2020 plus. So if you have a 2020 plus and you're really dead set on an older style shifter, you guys can go ahead and DM me on Modded Motors Instagram, and you can have this little guy for free. Just to serve our curiosity, as we're building the one that we're going to give away, we try to do it with just this plate and just this. These are the only components that we switched over, and it does work with just those components. So that is all you need in order for this to work. All the rest of the video still applies. You're still going to need how to figure out how to maneuver this piece and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess the other extra steps of just removing those plastic pieces wasn't necessary, but this is the only two pieces you need, and just finagling this piece on. The last step is to actually install the shifter, which is what we're going to do right now. There's many different ways. You can come just from here. I'm going to show you the fastest way. I'm going to actually put a timer on, see how fast I can actually do this, and challenge myself. Hopefully it's under like 5 minutes. And yeah, I'm going to start this and pick this back up in 3, 2. So far, no tools. All I have is a 10mm. Two minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, that was a lot of pressure. And just to show you guys that it works. Wow. Show you guys reverse. Everything is working. 2020 shifter and a 2018 Stelvio. Drive works. Wow. Manual works. Move it up to 2. Move it down to 1. Everything works. Park. Congratulations, you have installed a shifter. Again, if you're really set on having a 2017 through 2019 shifter in your 2020, let me know. I'm your guy. I got 2 of them. This should be the end of the video. You guys should now know how to swap out your internal pieces. All the information I could possibly give you. Down in the description, there should be a nice write-up. That's the write-up that I use. It was a little unclear, so hopefully visual representation helps. I'm a visual learner, so it helps me. Yeah. If you want to win the 2020 plus shifter for a 2017 through 2019 Giulia, we are going to be giving this one away. All you have to do is comment on this video whatever you want, something nice hopefully, but comment whatever you want on this video. Once we hit 7,500 subscribers, 7,500, we're gonna give this away to one of you guys who comment on this video. You have to be subscribed, you have to comment. You don't have to be following us on Instagram. I mean, it would be nice if you did, but really just have to be subscribed and comment, and you are entered to win this. Yep. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. Last thing, one more time, I just want to stress it. If this video was not clear enough or you don't understand how to do it, you can message us, but do not blame us for anything you break.
Oh God, please.
It is not our fault. I've had a lot of people say, well, you reckon, no. These are not VIN locked. Should be no issue running this in any car. I'll put the disclaimer in there because I didn't know for the Q4 when we put race mode that some people may run into DTCM issues. That became a thing, so I want to put in here, if it doesn't work for you, revert it back and don't do it anymore. But it should work. I don't think there's any issues, but again, I don't have every make and model, so I don't know. All I can give you guys is feedback for what we do have. This is our feedback. Hopefully this works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, let us know. If I did too many steps or I could have made it simpler, let us know in the comments. I'm sure some of you guys have tried this. We appreciate you guys so much for watching another one of our videos. Truly means the world to us. Hopefully one of you guys is very happy when you get this. And we love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Which is hopefully Monday. Fun fact, we've been recording since 3 in the morning. It is now what time? 6 o'clock.
No, 5:52.
People ask us what it takes to be a good content creator. Just think of, you have a whole life and then you got to do more.
No, for real.
There is no sleep.
There's no stopping.
You want to be consistent? Throw sleep out the window. Or you have days like when we did like the Giulia for the the Christmas lights, like the video we tried really hard on. The one in Vlogmas where we tried our hardest, and
that's
then like
probably the hardest video.
Out of everything in Vlogmas, we got 1,000 views on every single video, surplus of 1,000, except for the Christmas light. If you're bored, go watch that video because it took us a really
took us forever.
I'm not gonna say it's the best video, but it is a video we put a lot of time. Yeah, why?
It took a long time.